Swati Joshi. We are joining you live from Varanasi, and in fact, look at this place. This is the starting point of the Prime Minister's roadshow, and the convoy has moved towards the Kashi Vishwanath temple. But just take a look at the energy and people who've gathered here. They are waiting here, showing their support to Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and in fact, people of all age groups, from all communities, not just from Kashi, from the neighboring states. They all turned up here in large numbers just so they could catch one glimpse of Narendra Modi and show them their support. What we have with us right now here are some young voters, some first and some second time voters. Let's speak to them about what they think of the issues, why they were here. Can you please come forward? Hi, since when were you waiting here to catch a glimpse of the Prime Minister?
Since an hour.
You waited for an hour. इतनी गर्मी में आप 1 घंटा आपने वेट किया.
More than an hour.
आप लोग फर्स्ट टाइम वोटर्स हैं क्या?
Yeah, we are first time voters.
तो फर्स्ट टाइम वोटर्स के दिमाग में क्या चलता है when you think about issues? Because आप पहली बार वोट करने जा रहे हो. Don't tell me the party or the leader, but what are the issues that you think of?
Maybe basically uplifting poverty and of course cleanliness and the unemployment that has been really on the peak right now. I think that is a major concern regarding the students. So yeah, unemployment.
और आप फर्स्ट टाइम वोटर हैं, सेकंड टाइम वोटर हैं?
Second time this time. I did the first time. It was a by-election on my city, that's why I did.
आप यहीं से हैं, वाराणसी से?
Azamgarh.
तो यहाँ you guys study?
Study in PH. Yeah, we are from different places.
You all have made up your mind in terms of the issues that you're going to vote for?
Little bit.
Yeah.
Perfectly, but definitely.
We are learning. We are learning it.
Not just the Prime Minister, but all the political parties and all the prominent netas, they often say how important the vote of the youth of this country is. So do you think, like y'all, the youth of this country is ready to take that decision?
Of course, yes.
Yes.
I think yes, because there are maximum portions which are 18 to 35. So they should be ready, because if they're not
And
ready,
we are the ones who have to wait. We have just started to vote. So it is.
hardly
We
coming
feel
in.
really responsible. So I think in the upcoming years we'll be really clear. So
This
yeah.
time we are a little bit confused.
Yeah, little bit confused.
We have less knowledge, but
Yeah.
we are sure that
In the upcoming years we'll.
What do you have to say about the Prime Minister's roadshow that you just saw?
it was good, and when we saw him, we were really excited for that. And it was the first time we saw him. We are very happy.
initially I missed it yesterday, but tomorrow is my paper also.
Yeah, tomorrow is his exam, but still we have come here. But still he came over here. We had our classes from the morning, from 9 to 4, and just as soon as the classes finished, we just headed over here. So we were
All of that just to catch one glimpse of the Prime Minister.
Yeah, one glimpse.
Thank you very much for speaking to us. Young voters who are still deciding on the issues that they need to vote for, but they were absolutely clear that they wanted to come here to catch a glimpse of the Prime Minister. Some of them actually waited for their classes to get over. Some of them have exams. Despite all of that, made time to be here to witness this road show, which is huge, which was massive. We have Pragya with us on the broadcast, and Pragya, like we were discussing ever since we came here and saw the preparations underway, that this is not just about a candidate carrying out a roadshow. This is much more than that. This is bringing to table and taking issues to the people about the work done by this government in the past 10 years, with the focus, of course, right now being on Varanasi. But from Varanasi, it looks like the message is being sent to the entire country, as we still have a few more phases to go.
Swati, even if you see there are voters who have come from various states, the women we spoke to, they said that they didn't just come for the darshan. They knew that Prime Minister was going to be here, and that is why they had come here. They were from Bihar. So this is a message that has been sent across the country as well to the voters who will be voting in other phases to come. We'll ask few more voters from where they have come and what is the issues in this election. But first, they have taken this cutout. कहाँ ले जा रहे हैं आप ये cutout? घर पे लेके जा रहे हैं?
चुनार लेके जा रहे हैं।
चुनार में क्या?
चुनार में मोदी जी का वहाँ भी प्रचार करेंगे, और 400 पार का जो टारगेट रखा है उसको कंप्लीट करने का कार्य युवा सबसे पहले करेंगे।
कटआउट लेके जा रहे हैं, आपसे मांगा नहीं?
सब लोग अपना अपना लेके आए थे और लेके जा रहे हैं। मैं काशी हिंदू विश्वविद्यालय का छात्र हूँ।
आपको लगता है आप कहाँ से ये सब बनारस नहीं?
देखिए
मोदी जी रिकॉर्ड तोड़ मतों से यहाँ से जीतने वाले, इसमें कोई संदेह नहीं है। लेकिन चूंकि हमारे प्रधानमंत्री जी हैं और मैं प्रधानमंत्री जी से आश्वस्त करना चाहते हैं हम लोग कि मोदी जी आप जीत रहे हैं, लेकिन हमारे विश्वविद्यालय की कुछ मांगे मैम आपके माध्यम से मैं प्रधानमंत्री जी से एक अवगत कराना चाहता हूँ कि मैम यहाँ पे एक यहाँ पे एक प्रोफेसर है, वो धरने पे बैठे हैं भ्रष्टाचार को लेकर के, डॉक्टर ओम शंकर जी कार्डियोलॉजिस्ट हैं यहाँ के एमएस को लेकर के। मैम उनकी बातें भी सुनी जाए और बनारस में और भी जो कुछ मुद्दे हैं विश्वविद्यालय से जैसे जैसे।
पर आप वैसे खुश हैं डेवलपमेंट में बनारस?
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल, ऐसा डेवलपमेंट न भूतो न भविष्यति, ऐसा बनारस में किसी भी सांसद ने ऐसा विकास नहीं किया है। सौभाग्य बनारस
रहते हैं, आप क्या कहना चाहते हैं?
भारत बनारस जो है पूर्वांचल का मिनी राजधानी माना जाता है। और आप जो पूछे हैं कि इसको कहाँ लेकर के जा रहे हैं, तो यहाँ पे अगल बगल के जितने जिले हैं सब लोग यहाँ पे आए हैं और खुशी का माहौल है। और हमारा टारगेट है कि 400 पार और युवाओं को रोजगार,
बड़ा मुद्दा
400 पार युवाओं को रोजगार।
और एक चीज मैम, हमारे जो
कुछ बताना चाहिए क्या है?
इस बार जो भी दरवाजा खुल रहा है वहाँ दरवाजा खुलते ही इस बार मोदी सरकार 400 पार, यही नारा लग रहा है।
मैम आप भी आई हैं?
हम जो है मिर्जापुर से आए हुए, मेरा नाम संध्या सिंह पटेल है। और जो है मोदी सरकार जो है महिलाओं के लिए इतना सुरक्षा बढ़ा दी है, हम लोग खुद मतलब मोदी सरकार को लेकर के इतना खुश है कि पूछिए मत।
मिर्जापुर लगता हुआ
400 पार है इस बार, हम लोग 400 पार, और यहाँ बनारस में जो है 10 लाख से ऊपर जाएंगे मोदी जी।
हम भी मिर्जापुर से रहते हैं। सबसे बड़ा मुद्दा है कि जो छात्रों द्वारा पेपर दिया जाता है, पेपर
लाइक पीपल आर सेइंग, बात अब जीत की नहीं है, बात अब जीत के मार्जिन की है। 2014, 2019 और 2024 people want to know what is going to be the victory margin. They are absolutely sure of victory of Prime Minister, but they are interested in knowing the victory margin कितने से बढ़ेगा. That's the discussion, a very common discussion in fact happening amongst the constituents of Varanasi. We have Mohit Bhatt on the broadcast as well. Let me quickly also introduce our guests. We are joined by Shaina NC, BJP spokesperson. We have Karan Verma, author, and political analyst Lokesh Jindal. Before I go across to our guest, quick update from Mohit. Yes, Mohit, over to you. If you can hear me, please go ahead. Mohit, if you can hear me, just go ahead, describe the visuals, describe the energy around you.
Yes, Swati, I can hear you. Swati, I can hear you. And right now we are reporting from Nandi Chowk, and you can see that how police are completely on alert as of now. Any moment from now, Prime Minister Narendra Modi's convoy will be reaching over here, and that is why we see that how people are excited. They are on both sides of this particular road, and Prime Minister's convoy will be coming over here, and this is the place where hundreds of people have gathered just to catch a glimpse of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and they have been sitting here since morning, and that is why we see that how the police is ensuring that there is safe passage for Prime Minister's convoy, and that is why, but on both sides of the road and also on the terraces, we see that how people are anxiously waiting for Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Now I'll ask the camera person to show these visuals that how the people of Varanasi, and not just from Varanasi, but people of nearby areas, and some people told us that they came from Jharkhand, they came from Bihar, and when they got to know that Prime Minister will be holding a roadshow, they thought they should stay here and just to catch a glimpse of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, given the fact that people over here say that development is the whole issue on which they will be voting, and there has been a massive development when it comes to Varanasi, Kashi, and that is why we see that from any moment from now, Prime Minister Narendra Modi would be coming over here. Now, directly from this particular...
Stay on with us, Mohit. Let me quickly take a word from our guests. Shaina NC, while we're talking about the Prime Minister's roadshow, which is still underway, and there's massive support for the Prime Minister here in Varanasi, Jairam Ramesh has put out a long post on social media X, and he's calling Prime Minister Narendra Modi the outgoing Prime Minister. How do you respond? Your first response to this?
Wishful thinking, Mr. Jairam Ramesh, and wishful thinking, Congress Party. Please understand that the post 10 years, there is no anti-incumbency. Look at the visuals on Times Now. You will see that there is only a pro-incumbency. 10 years on, the people of India have decided that this festive atmosphere is not just a celebration of the Kashi Putra, but it is the Prarambh, the beginning of a Viksit Bharat. And if you look at 2047, this is a vision plan for the Bharatiya Janata Party under the leadership of Modi ji, because of the work he has done for 60 crore Labhartis. Modi ji's Karma Bhumi is Kashi, his Janma Bhumi is Gujarat, and his whole vision plan of nation first, party next, individual last is seen in this Varanasi roadshow. You have 10 lakh people on ground. Bharatiya Janata Party today boasts of 11 crore active members, with the largest political party and the most popular leader the country has ever seen. I think this is history being created.
Right.
And in this Karma Bhumi, you have seen the calm that he has done. And as the Prime Minister says, there are Namdars and there are Kamdars. There are people on a mission, there are people on destruction. There are people who work towards deadlines and there are people who work towards headlines. Prime Minister Modi has got the right attributes of being a statesman,
let me take a
and that's why.
quick update. Yes. All right. Also let me take a quick counter from Lokesh Jindal before I go across to our reporters. Lokesh Jindal, Jairam Ramesh is calling Prime Minister Narendra Modi an outgoing Prime Minister, but here in Varanasi, and through Varanasi, one would say, the message is loud and clear for the entire nation. That's how many are describing it today. And in fact, how the first 100 days of the new government is going to be like, what will be the agenda, all of that already planned. Can you unmute yourself, Mr. Jindal? We're not able to hear you.
Yes, am I audible? Am I audible?
Yes, go ahead, go ahead.
Yes. I'm saying that Varanasi will at max send one representative to the parliament. It's not that the one who wins the Varanasi elections would be elected as the Prime Minister, would be forming the government. Whatever is the roadshow in Varanasi with respect to a particular constituency, any popular leader in their constituency command the similar respect. So it is absolutely wrong to generalize on the basis of road shows and all this pomp and all this form of show that suddenly the BJP is back into gear and it will be forming the government. No, absolutely not. In fact, the mood of the nation has changed.
About what's happening, the planning which is underway. I'm not saying what is going to happen. I'm just talking about the planning which is underway.
Look at the way in which there has been a lower voter turnout. Look at the way in which there are defections taking place within BJP. Look at the manner in which there is a certain form of instability that is seen in the speeches and addresses of the leaders of BJP. All this shows that the mood of the nation has changed considerably. And the manner on which a confidence is seen in the opposition.
Go by the road show. The mood of the nation has changed. That's what you're saying. That there are uncertainties and instability. Stay on with us, Lokesh Jindal. The Ganga Putra is here in Varanasi holding a road show right now. Let's also listen to what the Prime Minister said about this unique, special relationship that he has with Ma Ganga when he spoke to Group Editor-in-Chief Navika Kumar in that interview. Listen in.
आपका नामांकन और कुछ नामांकन भी डरते डरते चलते चलते हो गए हैं, और आपका नामांकन कब हो रहा है, और काशी से ये जो आपका नाता है, ये काशी का नाता आपके लिए क्या मायने रखता है?
ये आखिरी फेज का चुनाव है हमारा काशी का। उत्तर प्रदेश में वेस्ट से शुरू होता है, जाते जाते ईस्ट में, तो ये लास्ट फेज में मेरा चुनाव है काशी का। और मेरी पार्टी ने फिर एक बार मुझे काशी का उम्मीदवार बनाने का तय किया है। मैं लेकिन थोड़ा भावुक हूँ उस संबंध में। राजनीतिक दृष्टि से जो भी होगा, मैं जब 2014 में काशी गया तो नामांकन के बाद, क्योंकि वो लास्ट मोमेंट तय हुआ था मेरा काशी जाना। तो नामांकन के बाद ऐसे ही मीडिया के लोगों ने मुझे पकड़ा, तो मेरे मुंह से ऐसे ही एक भाव निकल गया। और उस दिन आप देखेंगे मेरा वो बिल्कुल, मैं तैयार नहीं था, अचानक ही मुझे पकड़ा था। मैंने कहा देखिए भाई, न मैं यहाँ आया हूँ, न मुझे किसी ने भेजा है, मुझे तो माँ गंगा ने बुलाया है। ऐसा मैंने 2014 में कहा था। लेकिन आज 10 साल के बाद मैं पूरे भावुकता से कह सकता हूँ कि उस समय मैंने कहा था कि माँ गंगा ने मुझे बुलाया है। आज मुझे लगता है कि माँ गंगा ने मुझे गोद लिया है। तो अभी दस साल बीत गए, काशी से इतना नाता जुड़ गया कि अब मैं कभी भी बोलता हूं तो यही कहता हूं मेरी काशी। और इसलिए एक माँ बेटे का जैसा
रिश्ता,
वो रिश्ता मैं मेरी काशी के साथ लोकतंत्र है। नामांकन भी भरेंगे, लोगों से आशीर्वाद भी मांगेंगे और लोग आशीर्वाद देंगे भी। लेकिन ये रिश्ता जनप्रतिनिधि वाला नहीं है। ये रिश्ता किसी और ही अनुभूति का है जो मैं फील करता हूं। और इसलिए उम्मीदवार, नामांकन, चुनाव, ये लोकतंत्र की करेंगे,
पर ये रिश्ता माँ बेटे का।
जी।
और आपने इसका मतलब सेवा भी माँ के तौर पर ही की है, वो जो काशी में इतना विकास हुआ।
एक कर्तव्य होता है जनप्रतिनिधि का, लेकिन मैं अपने आप को कभी भी ये महसूस नहीं किया कि मैं कहाँ गुजरात का, काशी के लोगों ने इतना प्यार दिया, इतना प्यार दिया, मैं कल्पना नहीं कर सकता।
नामांकन कब है सर? नामांकन आप कब फाइल कर रहे हैं?
मोस्ट प्रोबेबली 13-14 के आसपास चर्चा चल रही है। बहुत है तो उसमें से वो एडजस्ट करके कुछ निकालेंगे।
प्राइम मिनिस्टर इन द इंटरव्यू सेड ये जन प्रतिनिधि का रिश्ता नहीं है, ये रिश्ता कुछ और है। एंड दैट यूनिकनेस ऑफ दैट रिलेशनशिप दैट द प्राइम मिनिस्टर शेयर्स विद वाराणसी was evident today with the kind of love and support pouring in for him. A quick break. With that, our reporters and guests will continue to be with us on the broadcast. Convoy, the road show is moving towards the Kashi Vishwanath temple. We also have Karan Verma on the broadcast with us. Karan Verma, Lokesh Jindal says that the mood of the people is changing. The narrative is changing. There's instability and uncertainty. And on the other hand, here in Varanasi, we see massive support. But he says this does not mean that the same kind of love and support will be given to the Prime Minister in the country.
I guess when Lokesh was talking about instability and uncertainty, he was probably talking about the India alliance. Because as far as I see, the Prime Minister is receiving unbelievable outpouring of love across the country. I mean, today we are talking about Kashi, but yesterday it was Bihar, where, people were queuing up kilometers long queues just to catch a glimpse of the Prime Minister. But I want to talk about Kashi, Swati, for a minute. You know, I remember back in 2014, the Congress people used to very derisively say that Mr. Modi is from Gujarat and he won't be accepted in UP. Today, to see this outpouring of love and to see the way he has served Kashi, you know, Kashi has a spiritual ethos. And the Prime Minister also exudes a spiritual ethos, and there was always a click there for all of us to see. But the way he served people, it doesn't get talked about much. 38,000 people were without a roof when the Prime Minister came here in 2014. Today, all of them have a house under the Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana. And 47% of them are from SC, ST and minority families. Today, in the last 2 years, Swati, 13 crore people have visited Kashi. Right. Just to give you perspective, this is 8 times the number of tourists that visit Goa in a single year. So this is the kind of remarkable growth we've seen across the board, whether it's a trade facilitation hub for the weavers, whether it is 50 kilometers of road being laid down, whether it is 219 hand pumps, whether it is over 1 lakh homes which have got toilets and gas connections. So this is a Prime Minister who has delivered on Virasat bhi, Vikas bhi. And no MP
what you're emphasizing, yes, Virasat and Vikas, and what you're emphasizing here on is the kind of boost that has been given to infrastructure. Definitely the tourism industry here is flourishing today because of that boost, that development on ground. I was here in 2014, I'm here in 2024. I'm not a political pundit, but just like you said, one can see that change and transformation on ground. People will vote on issues, and you know, and that's why perhaps the BJP looks so confident. But the opposition says is not the real mood or right mood of the nation. We'll decode that further. For the moment, a quick break.